Hey guys, welcome to a new segment on my channel I'm going to call lilRants. A segment where if I ever want to talk and rant about stupid bullshit that pisses me off, well, I'll do it here and I'll share it with you guys. The first topic that I'm going to be talking about is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So if you live under a fucking rock and you didn't hear the news yesterday, Nintendo announced their next Pokemon game for the Switch. Now I believe this is the game that they alluded to in E3 2017.
Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on Nintendo Switch.
When they said that they were developing a mainline Pokemon RPG game for the Switch. Now here's my little rant that comes into play. A lot of people are bitching about this game, so let's break it down piece by piece. So if you not only paid close attention to what I just said, but also what Nintendo said at E3 2017, and what they said in the conference yesterday.
I'm happy to announce the newest titles in the mainline series of Pokemon RPGs. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
You have noticed that they all said it was a mainline Pokemon game for the Switch, which indeed is the game that we're talking about today, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Now, Nintendo they never once said that this was a spin-off. Fans and everybody else on the internet is saying that, simply because I feel like people don't want this to be the next main core Pokemon game. And I simply assume that's because this is a Gen 1 remake. You know, personally, I don't think it's a spin-off, but I also don't think it's a core Pokemon game. It's a remake or possibly a reboot. Think about this for a second. Are the remade Pokemon games main core? Like, are they the Pokemon remakes, are they main, are they canon, essentially? You know? Like, Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Soul Silver, Pokemon Omega Ruby. No. They're simply just remakes, and that's what I believe this game is as well. The next thing that I'm going to be bitching about is how everyone's complaining that it's a Gen 1 remake. Let's break this down just by a little bit, okay? First off, I'm hyped as hell that this is a Generation 1 remake. I'm so fucking excited. Gen 1 is one of my favorite gens. Yes, simply due to nostalgia. I will admit to that. But am I a Gen 1er? No. Why? Well, because Gen 3 is actually my favorite Pokemon generation, alongside Generation 2. I actually made a list of my top 7 favorite Pokemon generations that you can check out. I listed them from my favorite to my least favorite. The games that started it all. Pokemon Generation 1. Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow version. But regardless, I'm hype as hell, and I can't understand why people are pissed about another Gen 1 remake. We already had one, yes, but come on fam, that was in 2004. It's 14 years later, almost 15 years later. I think it's okay if we have another Gen 1 remake. People are pissed that this game only has the original 151, but it was probably because it was so much work for them. There was no way in hell they can get all 800 plus Pokemon remodeled in time. It looks like these are remodeled from Pokemon Sun and Moon and Pokemon Go as well. I mean, they're HD and they're on the Switch now, so I think that they're remodeled. I could totally be wrong. I'm not a game developer. I have no idea. But then you might bring up the point, well, instead of making this shitty game, they should have just gave us Gen 8 and remodeled the about 100 plus new Pokemon instead. Well, yeah, but that's actually kind of a dumb thing to do if you think about it. Think of this for a second. The fact that what Nintendo is doing right now is super smart. It's a stepping stone for them. It's bringing the casual audience of Pokemon Go into the mainline Pokemon games. Alongside developing this game, they're also making Generation 8. Alex from Nintendo actually made a really good point on this.
Trying to, you know, I think they're trying to get people to go from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Let's Go to Pokemon mainline series. You know, it's that stepping stone. It's introducing people who haven't played Pokemon mainline, or, you know, maybe played it when they were younger and haven't played it since, into the new modern games.
And it will take the casual audience from Pokemon Go, bring it to Pokemon Let's Go, and then hopefully that casual audience will continue on into Generation 8. I can only see Nintendo sales booming after this, and Generation 8. Hopefully, Generation 8 will be the next most popular generation in Pokemon's recent years. The next point that I'm going to bring up is how people are complaining that this has the mechanics of Pokemon Go implemented into this. People really seem upset about this, and I'm really not sure why. Like, it's a new interactive way of catching Pokemon. When I was younger, I always imagined that if Pokemon were real, I could always picture myself throwing Pokeballs at Pokemon, possibly missing them breaking out, or actually capturing them. This is finally a thought or a dream come true. I mean, come on guys, you've seriously never just pictured yourself throwing Pokeballs at Pokemon if they were real? I mean, I think this is way more fun and interactive than going into my bag, selecting the Pokeball, and then it automatically gets thrown and it lands every single time. It's kind of boring and kind of unrealistic. I know it's a video game, I know it's Pokemon, but it's kind of unrealistic. However, my only downside of this is the fact that when you go into the wild, the wild Pokemon that you encounter, you don't battle them. You just go into the catching mode, and I don't really like that. I wish there was a feature where if you run into a wild Pokemon, you go into a battle. You normally would, like you in any of the other Pokemon games. You go into a battle, you begin its health down. Then when you go into your bag and select the Pokeball, then the screen changes and it goes into this Pokemon Go catching state. And lastly, my final point that I'm going to bring up is Pokemon fans can never be satisfied, can they? Seriously guys, Pokemon fans will legitimately bitch about every little thing. New Pokemon generation? Oh, the new games and the new Pokemon are dumb. Remake Generation 1? Oh, I've had enough of Generation 1. Thank God it's a spin-off game and it looks like it has bad mechanics anyways. Like, can you guys seriously just be happy for once? Like, I can openly admit to when I like something new or when I like something old. Generation 1, I absolutely love. Pokemon Sun and Moon, I think were garbage, and I know a lot of people will agree with me on that. I think Generation 6, one of the newer generations, was actually really good. Pokemon X and Y was amazing. Sun and Moon, nah dude, those are trash. I think Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu are going to be simply amazing. It's finally a dream come true. It's a Pokemon game on a home console with new catching mechanics. Like, what else is going to make you guys happy? People are complaining that it's not Generation 8. Well, just be patient. Generation 8 is coming, but this is something in the meantime. This is seriously so smart on Nintendo's side. Just, I think it's super smart, but I'm done complaining about this. I think people are really dumb, especially the Pokemon community, the Pokemon fans. Like, you guys can seriously never be satisfied. Anyways, guys, I'm done. I'm hyped as hell for this new Pokemon game. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. If you're getting Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, let me know which one you're getting. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.